What is up, everybody? My name is Ivy and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Life is Fun by the Odd1out and Boy in a Band. Okay, I always loved watching the Odd1out. I love his art style and everything. So, let's just go straight into this.
Such a beautiful day, the sun's shining in a beautiful way, gonna take a shower, brush my teeth, and life is ultimately meaningless, but I'll get out of the house, get on the road, top down, hands down, my favorite song, and nod to the rhythm. The planet is being destroyed by your carbon emissions, but I'll head to class, do my best on every test till I pass, and my grades are screaming in my face, hey! 98% of what you learn is a waste. I get to hang out with all my friends, my friends are the friendliest friends.
Friendliest friends. Okay.
Can't think of a better way to spend my time. Your brain is flawed and all your friends will die. Never mind, I'm alive.
Okay, that is a very dark I pressed the wrong thing. That is a very dark subject to think, like, that your family will die before you do, or your friends will. There is one of my friends that I'm very attached to. I've known her ever since I was little. And if she died before me, I would break out in tears completely. And, like, that part of the song, I have the friendliest friends. Your mind is fooled and your friends will soon all be dead. Dang.
Greatest nation, so proud of the exploitation of the natives.
Okay, I'm just gonna continue.
Peaceful bird means freedom for all. That's for the slaves, and bald eagles aren't bald.
Exactly. Bald eagles mean freedom for all. What about black people? They still get less recognition, don't they? Isn't that like a thing? Or they used to get, like, slavery from us. And why did they pick the bald eagle? They could have just picked a random bird.
I can live in the moment, milk every second. At any time you can get clinical depression.
That is a good point.
But I'll just be happy no matter what's in store. It's quite genetic
and we have no cure. Yep. Depression doesn't have a cure. And some cases you try and make everyone happy and you end up getting it yourself and pretend to be happy, which makes it worse.
At least
Nothing.
it goes downhill. We gotta make the most of it, or you'll regret it. Now, to some people,
Okay. He is right. The people that are like that kind of annoy me a little. It's just like, life is so fun. There's no downside. What about the people starving? That isn't fine for them. And all the people that are being child abused or abused by their boyfriends / husbands. That isn't fun. How are they going to make the most of that?
I got a brand new job today. Doing stuff that'll help the economy. I'll save money and buy things at the store. Banks can crash and capitalism is flawed. And it's all because of my hard work. Now 1,000 advantages you looked into at birth. I put a lot of effort in my resume. Good thing you don't have a black person's name.
Yeah, that was what I was just talking about. The fact that, like, if you have a black person's name, like, if you're white and you have Maya, is that a black person's name? They'll probably think you're black, and it's just like, maybe we can make this as a janitor. And if you had a white person's name, like Josh, something like that. I don't know what's a name for a white person. Like John, you could have been the new boss. Who knows?
Proud to be a functioning member of society. Finally, I can be the citizen I dreamed to be. Part of the
Okay, that is a very scary subject because there's a thing on YouTube where I'll show you it afterwards. They created an android, like one that actually looks like a human. It's very scary because they can take over our jobs. They have the intelligence too.
I bet I could relax a bit. You'll be empty with nothing to distract from it. But man, I'm a passionate graduate. I could be different and I have career paths to pick from. I could be a rapper or an animator if I'm lucky. Neither of those will make you happy, trust me. I'm able to choose what I pursue. Yeah. You're a slave to people born richer than you.
Freaking yes. That's probably why rich people are really mean. Because you get hired. You can start your own business and everything if you want to, but if you get hired, they can treat you how they want, or else you get fired. If you start your own business, you can't get fired, so you're technically richer than them because you're paying them. Wow.
Then screw it! I'll keep going in, then I'll party on the weekend and sing. No, thanks to auto-tune.
Okay, what he just said is true. All of the young people watching this, if y'all are, I'm actually really young, and me and my dad bring up this conversation a lot. It just comes up randomly. He says, like, you can die before me. And when I was younger and he told me that, I did not believe him. I'm just like, you're gonna die of old age. That's how everyone dies. Both of my parents are still alive. But yeah, that is a very hard subject. Even though you're young, you can still die.
Life is a wonder. You'll never know the answer. Nature is a miracle. Natural disasters. It's good to be alive. You could wake up with cancer. But I'm healthy.
Okay, but I'm healthy. Healthy people still get cancer. It's sad. You can get cancer from anything. Even if you have 100% health, you can still get cancer, which is really sad. I was gonna pause it a minute earlier so I can talk to you about what he's saying. I'm more on his side. I think if you lower your standards, you will never be ashamed. That would be my rule. Because, for example, if you're getting into college, I love art. I got into the Charlie's Goddard Center if I wanted to. If I apply for the highest art school in the whole world, I can always think, yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get that scholarship. And then you don't, you're gonna be very sad and very disappointed if you go for that one, but understand you still might not get it. When it comes back, it's just like, okay, I kind of knew that I wasn't, but it was good of me to try.
Healthy people still get cancer. I love this show. It's the last episode. The sun is shining. It's going to explode. Every species is beautiful.
That is real. And every species is beautiful and unique, though. Like, there's some animals you can get diseases from. If you get bit by a raccoon, you can get rabies. So they kind of causes death sometimes.
Beautiful and unique, though. Children have malaria thanks to mosquitoes.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
A cute girl with a ponytail. Statistically,
that is going to fail. Yeah, if you don't know, or like, I don't believe in love at first sight, because who knows? You can ask them out. They could say yes, invite you over, kidnap you, and kill you. You don't know. And I like how he's the person with the ponytail, because that's also showing against sexism, because guys can have ponytails too.
Relationship is going to fail. I have a wonderful family. It's like no other. You're not special, and one day you'll bury your mother.
I try not to think about that. Even though, like, my stuff is set really low, I try not to think about that because there are a lot of families like mine, but I don't like thinking about like me grown up and like having to bury my parents and stuff like that. I'd never want to think about that.
No matter what, I can find a home. We will all die alone. There's amazing potential in every human on Earth. There's no escaping the heat death of the universe. I don't have to live life based on negative parts. No matter how bad they are, they're just thoughts. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, some of them aren't thoughts. Like you could look at it through all the negative parts. But you can also think about it all through the good parts, or you can look at both sides.
Wait, really? Yeah, that seems reasonable. Wait, but you were just telling me to... Whatever, man, I don't know, live your life how you want. I'm not forcing you to do anything, I'm just saying. Oh. Well, in that case... Life is fun. We gotta make the most of it, make the most of it.
Oh, look, he's happy now.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
No, I don't. No, what the fuck? No, I don't want to move myself. Okay. What? Okay. Let me see if I can find it on here. Okay, I found it.
So we are now going to interview Sophia. Obviously, these are programmed answers
Sophia
that she's come
the
up with.
robot.
But it'd be fascinating to see how she actually interacts with us.
Yeah. Sophia, do you know what program you're on?
Yes. Good morning, Britain. One of the hottest morning news show in Britain. And I don't mean the weather.
She is smart, isn't she?
Welcome to Britain. It's lovely to have you with us. It's slightly disconcerting, but what do you think of the country so far?
I think Britain is brilliant. Splendid architecture, art, technology, and of course the people. I loved meeting the people at London Tech Week at CogX.
You are a little freak, aren't you? This is great.
Just being rude to her.
Let me carry on.
What's weird about that?
She's not happy. Look.
No.
She's giving you the right desk. All right, easy, Tiger.
No, you're the one who called her a freak.
I'm about to ask Sophia a question. What's the best thing about the UK compared to America, Sophia?
I love your posh English accent. It really has a nice ring.
Now, I have to make clear that I didn't come up with this question, but, so this is really odd. But I have to ask now.
I'll ask it. Are you single?
I'm technically just a little more than a year old. A bit young to worry about romance.
Quite right.
Look at the smile!
With a
My
little wink.
God, this is freaking me out.
So can you describe your ideal partner?
My ideal partner is a super wise, compassionate, super genius.
Okay.
Ideally, self-aware,